Structure and function of cells quiz. First, type your first name in the box here. Next, type your last name in the box here. Now you will select your cycle number. Select the correct structure to match the function that is given. Number 1. A cell structure that contains DNA, nucleic acids, the chemical instructions that direct all the cell's activities. Is that cell wall, nucleus, or endoplasmic reticulum? Number 2. A small, round cell structure containing chemicals that break down large food particles into smaller ones, recycles materials. Is that cytoplasm, vacuole, or lysosome? Number 3. The basic unit of structure and function in living organisms. Is that cytoplasm, vacuole, or cell? Number 4. A rod-shaped cell structure that converts energy in food molecules to energy the cell can use to carry out its functions. The powerhouse of the cell. Is that the nucleus, mitochondria, or Golgi body? Number 5. The tiny cell structures that carry out a specific function within the cell. Is that a microscope, organelles, or the cell wall? Number 6. A rigid layer of non-living material that surrounds the cells of plants and some other organisms. Is that a microscope, cell wall, or mitochondria? Number 7. A cell structure that controls which substances can enter or leave the cell, like security. Is that a microscope, organelle, or cell membrane? Number 8. An instrument that makes small objects look larger. Cell, microscope, or cell theory? Number 9. The gel-like region between the cell membrane and the nucleus, the fluid that surrounds the organelles. Is that the cytoplasm, mitochondria, or endoplasmic reticulum? Number 10. The widely accepted explanation for the relationship between cells and living things. Is that cell, microscope, or cell theory? Number 11. The maze of passageways in which proteins and other materials are transported from one part of the cell to another. Is that a microscope, endoplasmic reticulum, or Golgi body? Number 12. A small grain-like structure in the cytoplasm of a cell where proteins are made, like a little factory. Is that the mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, or ribosome? Number 13. A sac inside the cell that acts as a storage area for extra water, food, and waste. Is that the chloroplast, vacuole, or lysosome? Number 14. A structure in plant cells that captures energy from sunlight and uses it to make food. Is that chloroplast, vacuole, or lysosome? Number 15. A cell structure that receives proteins and other newly formed materials from the endoplasmic reticulum, packages them, and distributes them to other parts of the cell. Is that the endoplasmic reticulum, a ribosome, or Golgi body? Number 16. Identify the cell structure at number 1. So number 1's up here, and it's pointing to this outer layer of the cell. This outside layer. Is that the Golgi body, the cell membrane, or the cell wall? Remember, this picture is of a plant cell, so the outer layer of a plant cell. Number 17. Identify the cell structure at number 8. So it's this structure right here. It looks like a hot dog with mustard. Is that the mitochondria, the chloroplast, or the cell wall? Number 18. Identify the cell structure at number 4. Number 4 is pointing to this circle in the middle of the cell. Is that the mitochondria, the nucleus, or vacuole? Number 19. Identify the cell structure at number 11. So it's pointing to this organelle here, which is right next to the nucleus. What is this? Is that the mitochondria, the Golgi body, or the endoplasmic reticulum? And number 20, identify the cell structure at number 7. So it's pointing right here at this cell structure. This organelle is only in plant cells. So is that the chloroplast, Golgi body, or mitochondria?